Hello everybody, in today's video what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to create something spooky, something maybe you're going for a bit of Halloweeny goodness. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take as a bit of a challenge, we're going to be taking the Cup and Carp bait and tackle shop, I will get that right, and we're going to turn it into something that looks very, very spooky. So we're going to do the outside only in today's video, and again down below there will be timestamps, so if there's bits that you already know or you're not interested in looking at, then you can always get to the bits that you need directly. So just check down below in the description. So let's get into this. Right. So first thing I'm going to do that springs to mind is the outside flooring. So all we're going to do is we're going to go into our inventory. We go across to galleries. Now I'm going to go all the way down to terrain. Now the terrain that I'm looking for, and the one I absolutely love to use in any of my spooky stuff, is we do have the swamp grass. It's pretty cool. But these I'm going to show you a few that are my favourites. Yeah, that are my favourites. So we're going to equip this over here. And so basically it's a catacombs floor gallery. And also the cobbles are really, really good as well. And there's one more, which is the dirt and mud. That is actually my absolute ultimate favourite. But I'm going to show you these three. So if I just go, over here and show you those. So here's my ultimate favourite ones. We're just going to put this one down. So there's the first one. So that is the mud one. The second one, which we'll just put over here, is the cobbles. And then finally, yeah, we'll put that about. Oh, nope, didn't quite see everything there. So let's just put this over here. Right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these are sort of the selection really that I do like to sort of choose from. So again, we have the ones with like the, you know, the stony slatey cobble flooring, with obviously the mud, and then we've just got some like, you know, different textures of mud on this one, and this one is more sort of cobblestone, which as you can see there isn't actually, to be honest, much difference between any of them. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go over and, you know, we're going to use a mixture of my favourite and my second favourite. So what I'm going to do, step one, I think I'll grab some of these first, and we're gonna again select it, drag it over, and I want to put the more sort of stony bit right up against this wall. Do like little muddy sections as well. So if we start focusing on the graveyard also as we're doing the flooring, so it just obviously it just makes sense. Now it is time to grab the coffin and the cobwebs as well. Again, make sure that when you are doing this, when you're placing your cobwebs in, just make sure that you've got your drops off and your grid snap is off also. Obviously, when you're placing the coffins down, again, making sure you are changing. Obviously, you've got the change of rotation from yaw to pitch, etc. Again, just play around with the coffins, play around with angles and see what you guys can create. Now look, you can actually make it stand up on end. You can have it even. Ooh, again, don't look like that because it'll go through the wall. Again, have it just so it's just touching. There we go, into that wall. Look at that. Look, see, you can have them up like this. There is another function also where you can roll it, which you can make them turn this way as well. So again, you do with this however you want to do it. If I go back to, can maybe have one sort of like more. If I roll that now, a bit more angled down the floor. Maybe put this one, again, it is drops on. Good, like that. So again, see, again, you could maybe have a jump scare coming out of that. That would be quite funny. But yeah, it's taking shape so far. Again, I will put in the end of the video, I will do like a finished product of what this actually looked like. And yeah, hopefully, obviously, it does give you some ideas. Now, good idea with this section as well. So we're going to go in, let's grab some cobwebs, but again, placing any of these items, it's such a good idea to have your grid snap off because you can literally place them wherever you like. There are obviously some other bits around here which would be quite good for like, you know, decoration, but for this, again, you know, look, even the spooky prop gallery, some things you can do inside the buildings. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab the cobweb. We're also going to grab these branches because I tell you what, to make the building look quite old itself. So we're going to be grabbing, again, this is still for like the flooring, but we're sort of moving our way up now. So again, I'm going to grab some of these parts that can be growing off the walls, and we're going to be grabbing some of the broken branches too. So this next part, let's do the cobwebs first. Now let's go to the side of the buildings. Now these are so good. Honestly, they are so good. So we're going to put one like there. See how more creepy this is looking already? So now looking into the galleries back once again, I found these really, really cool leaves, which I thought would be really nice to place in our world, since we have those obviously broken branches and dead trees. And also, if you don't want to make your area too spooky, if it's like a bit too intense, then look at these really, oh my God, they're so cute. Really, really cute hanging ghosties. Look at them. Oh, they're so adorable. Okay, let's go with some leaves. Again, I'm going to make these a bit bigger though. So let's put in some leaves maybe over here like this. There we go. Maybe some over here too. And then maybe sort of near where all these trees are and things. Again, I'll just dot these all around for now. Again, you will see the finished product a bit later. The little ghosties, again, it's so important you have your drops off for this. And also, you have your grid snap off as well. So again, you can put in, like, look how cute it is. It's just so adorable. Look how cute it is. You can have like another one like over here. Again, it looks so happy, this ghosty. Look how happy it is. It's a bit smished into the wall, so bring that forwards a bit. But yeah, look how cute it is. And it actually does flap in the wind as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, again, we have the pumpkins. Again, you can resize these to any sizes you like. I like to do like a little bit of a collage with these, so a little bit of like a groupings together. So what you should do is I start off with like 2 big ones, and then I just gradually get a little bit smaller like this. So it's got a little bit of a a jumble like this. There we go. And I'm putting like, got the babies, putting the babies over here. Like that. We're going to do like a little jumble. Okay, we'll put you in there. See, look at that. Look how cute it is. Look. See all these little pumpkins. Okay, you also want this. You do have this like white smushy stuff, so which is basically just some floor, which will give you. See, look at that. It gives you like all the spooky mist. Look at that, like a little smoke machine. That's what I was looking for. So you can also in your world put in some smoke also, which that ain't bad. That's pretty. I think that's pretty cool. And it doesn't go off continually, but it will do it every so often. So again, we could put maybe in some like. If you want to hide it, I would then have this going through the wall, so then, which I need to grab it from the other side, so then you can't actually see it. And then inside, you could also cover this, like, you can't even see it from the inside. But yeah, if I get rid of that for now, but yeah, this, if I put this, say for example, if you don't want them to see it from the outside, you can maybe drop this like this and then cover this black thing, like obviously it's the smoke machine. You could get anything pretty much. If I grab, I don't know, if I grab this for example, you could do anything. I could even put that across like this. I could put it across like this. I could then turn it around and then put it like this, and it will, yeah, it will hide it. Yeah, so you can hide it however you want, but as you can see from the outside, no one can see what that actually was, what the smoke machine there. So yeah, we've got something like that. Okay, let's move on to the ambiance. Let's move on to the sky. Again, I will do some more finishing touches in a bit, but the sky is like one of the trickiest things to get in my opinion. So what we're going to do, we are going to go to our content. We are then going to go all the way to devices, and we're looking for a VFX spawner. So we're going to go all the way down. We're going to work on the sky now, which is this one just here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to work on the sky. Again, don't put drops on. So if we put this one over here, good. It always comes up with the fireworks. It always makes me jump every single time. Okay, we want it continuous. Obviously, the sky to be continuous. If I just do that for a minute, it's just to stop that keep banging. Right, so what we're going to do, first off, I'm going to grab the bats. So as you can see, I'm going to grab this just a second. Right, if we grab over here. So we will find them bats. They're in here somewhere. Oh, here they are. There we go. Look, I couldn't see them. So look, see the bats? See, and you can also, with these bats, again, you can change the direction of them. You can make these bigger bats. You can make them smaller. Again, it's entirely, I'll make them bigger. It's entirely up to you what you do with this. So again, I'm going to go into this. Sound effects, you can actually have no sound effect. Or you can change literally the sound effect to have the bats if you wish. It's entirely up to you. It really is entirely up to you. They're all, you can also change the colour of the bats also, which is the colorize effect just there. And again, you can also set it so certain teams only see this. And you can activate this effect also by using buttons and things as well. But again, I pretty much don't touch the rest of the settings. I usually just keep them as they are. So there, as you see, they are obviously the bats, which you can see they're over there, which we're going to move those in a little bit. The next thing we want to do, if I grab this, we want to go down, and I love lightning. If it's something scary and spooky, I do love a bit of lightning. So as you can see with this one, it is very loud. So probably for this, we'll probably not have this on continuous the whole time. So it might scare people as well. So that's the first one. Oh, it's very loud. Lightning 2 is this one. Oh, which is more. See that? See, it's pointing in the direction as well, so it helps you, shows you where the the lightning is going to go. They're really good for jump scares as well. Lightning 3. See this one? It blasts from the floor. I'll see it again in a minute. See, it's blasting from the floor. Also, oh no, Ember's next. So I'm going to go back probably to lightning number 1, which is actually no, was it lightning 2? No, lightning number 1. I quite like lightning number 1. Actually, no, I did like the second one though. See, I'm now arguing myself. Oh. Which you can grab this. I can actually rotate this as well. So if I go like this, and then we are going to go like that. So you can have it angled. Go, and it will keep banging. Whoop, for a minute. There we go. So we can actually angle it downwards. So we're going to put one in here like this. And we are actually going to turn off that sound because that is so noisy, it's unreal. So there we go, we're going to turn it off. Whoa. you want to go back into this. Now, I want... where is my area of fog? There it is. I want an area of fog. Now, what I'm going to do also is I'm going to change the colour of it too. I'm fancy on this, like reddy, purpley clouds, you know, and to make it look really, really cool. So, yes, I want that on, and I want... purple. So, as you can see, there will be, in a moment, there will be some changing action going on. See how it's now purple? Look at that. That looks so spooky. That's so cool, if I say so myself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy. We're going to bring this obviously a lot closer so we can obviously appreciate that when we're going around. There we go. Now, you won't be able to see it to its full capacity just yet because we are going to change the lighting of the place as well. So we're going to make this very spooky. Very spooky indeed. There we go. I'm also going to grab this again. I'm going to have some... I want to do 2 different colours in this as well. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to move it over just so it's a little bit simpler for me to see. And I'm actually going to change... Where is... Oh, also getting some red. A reddy orange in there as well. So when it then changes, you'll then... See, look at that. Have a little bit of reddy orange in there too. So... you can also... There is actually some other colours you can choose from. There's so many different colours. It's unreal. Okay, so... Again, I'm going to grab this. So we're going to go a little bit closer. I'm not going to have as much red. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller as well. So I do want the main spooky area to have this sort of purpley sort of feel. So I'm just going to, again, make this a bit smaller. So there's one. Just basically like using the red as an accent. We don't want too much fog because no one will be able to actually see, you know, where you're going. So again, just using it as that sort of accent sort of colour. Now this, I am going to move this further down. So we're going to go like this. I'll just put in one more actually. Let's go like that. And then bring this one a bit closer down. So let's see what this looks like from when I'm on the floor. Oh, not too far off the floor. Right, there we go. So already, I know you can't see as much, but again, it gives it that spooky sort of feel. Where's our bats? Here we go. Here's our bats. So we do need to move the bats. So let's move you. How do I want the bats? Let's maybe put them so they go across that way. Would be pretty cool. So look at the bats if I go down. We then get to see, look at that. So if you're looking up from above, you're like, oh, that's spooky. Again, you can have more bats, less bats. You have as, you know, much as you want to do. But that's where your bats are. And there are other effects you can use, which might be like a nice idea for your Halloweeny map. If I just do that, just to stop that going off. Okay, so with this, you've also got, you've got some embers. I want to create some flames in there as well. So like a hellish sort of, you know, look. But there's so much also. Got constant rain. Sparkling rain's pretty cool as well. You've also got spooky ghosts as well, which I have tried out some of these effects and they do actually look really, really good. But again, you're not going to see too much at the moment because obviously they'll see, look at that. See, did you see that? The little spooky ghost? Just give it a minute. See how they're like going everywhere? Again, they're very spontaneous, these ghosts. So I go back to this and have spooky ghosts. They're really, really cool. But there's just like this, look, there's so much you can do. So we're going to get our spooky ghosts. Again, you can have, if you want some sound effects, you can actually have like ghosty sound effects too. So now's the time to change the settings of the sky because as you can see, it's just far too bright. So when you go into your settings, the things I like to change is the time of day. Now I always go to 11 o'clock at night. This is just the time I've always stuck with if I want something dark. Also there is, as you can see just on my screen also, there is fog. So you can put fog on the screen. That gives it obviously you know, not so much sort of clarity as you're moving around because sometimes it's a little bit more spooky if something where your imagination goes off where you can't just see it instantly in front of your face. So it's sort of building the suspense up. Altered a certain few things and yeah, you can then see sort of, you know, the ideas. So in this video you saw how to do the lightning, how you could put bats in, how you can like put some fog and mist and smoke, and again changing different colours as well with that. And we did like a little cemetery area. Again, if you do seasonal and autumn, a lot of the Halloweeny spooky stuff is there because as you can see also I did put in some fences and things as well. So again, have fun, create your heart out, and I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Again, if you want to see more content, you know, subscribe, comment down below though. Please tell me if there's anything you're struggling with any of the devices or any inspiration ideas for certain maps that you've got coming up. Obviously I'd love to give you guys a helping hand. So anyway, you guys go off and enjoy your creativity and I will see you in the next video.